Hello and welcome, Pauleh here, and this is my Star Wars The Old Republic log. So for those that don't know, my log series tend to be a variety of highlights, general coverage, and all sorts of miscellaneous stuff really, because as you know, or as you may not know, Star Wars The Old Republic is a MMO, and of course that's not really easy to do a video series on a Let's Play, so I like to use this log format as a way to bring you content for this game, and that's what I'm going to do. So, for those that don't know, Star Wars The Old Republic is a MMORPG based on Star Wars, believe it or not, but it's set a few thousand years before the movies, so if you've never experienced this world, that's when it's set. There are a couple of games, Knights of the Old Republic and Knights of the Old Republic 2, the Sith Lords, which basically are part of this series, as some characters do recur in here, although it's set, I believe it's set a few hundred years after, maybe 100 years after, I'm not sure, but it's a little while. So what's happened is the Sith Empire has returned. It's been around for a little while now, and the Republic have basically, both sides have gone to war, and there's a lot of stories in there that we'll be able to cover at some point. But yeah, that's basically the setting. The Sith Empire and the Republic are at war with each other. That's the important thing to remember. So, since this is an MMO, I have a bunch of characters to show, and there's features I want to show off and all sorts. One thing I'll do before I get started is show off a couple of things about this game that you may not know about. So, if you've ever played anything like Mass Effect or any of those type of BioWare games, Dragon Age, there's the conversation system where you can talk to people to pick up like missions, quests, find out information, but you also get the options to reply. Now this is a fully voiced MMO, so when I go for this mission here from Agent Velo,
Nunilak apa jangkanga angkanem ang memua inuk. Nikag aga geknibab naya agam barakaki.
so he's giving me some information.
I don't like the sound of that.
I'm able to respond.
Namak akalakiku. Mem gam gam nina gegwang am nerna hanak. Mem amak kubuk ramarik unuk kia bayamak.
And he gave me a quest, but you saw the options there. I was able to pick one of the ones available. But I'm not going to do that quest, so sorry Agent Velo, you are out of luck. Anyway, before I forget, this is my main character, my Sith Juggernaut. He is called Kultiran, or Darth Kultiran. He is the Emperor's Wrath, but I'll get into that a little later. And he's basically a melee tank. That's how I play him. Now I want to point out I've just returned to this game, so quite a few things have changed and I'm not 100% sure on what's what anymore. As you can see, there's a lot of people here, some cool looking folks. That's Bounty Hunter. But yeah, things changed. One of the biggest changes is the combat proficiency. Used to be a skill tree similar to World of Warcraft, but that's been changed now. You can still pick out various skills that you'd like to go, but it's not the same as it used to be, and instead you've got this tree here. And as you can see, I'm currently level 55, working towards level 60. So, this is my Sith Juggernaut. This is my main character. You'll probably see me on him a lot. I've got characters on both sides on the same server, and there's a reason for this. Now, we have a guild. We have guilds on both the Republic and Empire side. Ashes of the Empire and Ashes of the Republic. and we are playing on the Ebon Hawk US server. So if anyone's interested in joining us, you are more than welcome to. Consider using the referral link in the description of this video, or just hop on our server and shoot me a message. I'll have information up on my website, so you can always go on there to find out where we're at. But yeah, we're always looking for more people, and this is free to play. I should point out, this game is free to play. There are some restrictions. You can lift a lot of those via spending a little bit of in-game currency or some real life money to buy cartel coins. But yeah, anyway, I am just like talking and talking and talking. I'd quite like to show you a few things. First things first, I'm going to show you the Strongholds, because this is one of my favourite features. It was added about a year ago, and it's basically player housing. Now there is a few different houses, but I'm going to go to mine, which I'm currently working on. I haven't done much to this place, but it's sort of an ongoing process. Now, Strongholds are basically instanced housing, but you can invite anyone there, and it's split between all of your characters. Once you've got it, characters on that server can visit it. Even, you know, Republic characters can come here and visit this Empire place. So this is it. This is my Drummond Cass apartments, and Drummond Cass is the homeworld for the Sith Empire. And I've slowly been putting some stuff down. I'm going to move it around. I've got a little reception desk in here. I figured my character's pretty damn important, you know, so he's probably got his own staff working around the clock. Statue of Revan. Yeah, so I've got a few empty places. I've got a few terminals in here that I can access. In fact, here's the Galactic Trade Network, aka the auction house, which is quite nice to have in my own place. Got a few containers containing this, that, and anything else I've got here. I've threw up some statues. I've got a garage. Still a work in progress. It's all very, very much bare at the moment. I've got troops here. I've started collecting holocrons. I only messed with this feature very briefly when the game came out, and then I stopped playing. But this is the balcony. Quite expensive to unlock, but I managed to get it done. You can run off the edge, so I'm not going to do that, but we can take a look around here. And even though it's kind of raining and it's always storming, Drummond Cass is absolutely beautiful, in my opinion. Then again, I'm a big Sith person, but it's kind of cool, you know, from here. Yes, I do like this. Okay, enough of that. Let me show you around the rest of this place. Now I do have a couple of other places to show off, which I can do here briefly. This is one of my companions. You can actually place your companions in a apartment, and when you're not online, if you're on an alt, they will turn into sort of holograms, which is quite cool.
Consider me properly motivated, Master.
So she's my Sith apprentice.
All right.
Don't be so pushy.
Vet is another companion of mine. I absolutely love these statues. I'm into making this look into a, you know, a real Sithy looking place. Statue of the Emperor here. A lot of these are empty. As I said, I haven't finished working on, you know, what I'm working on. And here's my sort of office. These lovely looking statues. I figured it fit quite well. I need a better chair though. This chair isn't really good enough for me, but you know, I'll make do. Anyway, this is my Stronghold. Now, what I'm going to quickly do is show you another Stronghold, but this is the guild one. Now, I've got a guild hall, guild Stronghold on both sides. Now, this is essentially the same place, the same building, but we've done a bit more decorating to this one. Not much, but a little bit. So I quickly want to show you this. And I'll show you a couple of the other Strongholds. In fact, what I'll do is I'll go show you other people's, so you can actually see what people have done, since my place is empty. So, this is still a work in progress. As you can see here, we've got our little community room where you can go, you know, buy, trade, store. Made a very small cantina here. All of this was set up very, very quickly. It wasn't anything planned, you know, it was just like thrown down. So it's all very much rough looking. Now, in here, this is the garage. We were turning it into a fighting pit. Looking at it though, it could also be like a meeting room almost. But yeah, I like the idea of having a fighting pit in here because we have a lot of dueling going on. So that makes a quite nice place to do it. I repeat the same sort of design with having these guards standing all the way up the stairs. I think that looks pretty cool. We haven't unlocked the balcony, in fact. Let me show you the menu. You can unlock various areas, but this is going to cost 3 million credits, and that's money I don't have. In fact, how much money do I have? 425,000. Okay, I need to do some saving. I need to earn some money. That's going to be a big thing. So this is our main sort of hall. We've got chairs for people to sit on. Again, this is all probably going to change eventually. Got this nice looking crystal there. I was working on a sort of med bay, but again, it's all very much rough. But we've got all these rooms unlocked, so it's still very much a work in progress. Now, I do have a couple of other places, but there's nothing there. What I'm going to do is return to the Imperial Fleet. You can actually go and take a look at what people have done. Look at their... If it's listed publicly, you can check out what people have basically set up. So I'm going to show you a few other strongholds, and you'll be able to see all the decorations people have done. Now I'm showing this off now because this is one of my favourite things about this game now, is that it's been added. So I want to quickly travel around. There is a ton of different mounts in this game. I only have a few. I'm not actually going to show any combat in this video. I'll definitely cover it in the the videos to come. But this one's basically to show you a bunch of different features for the game because there is so much to show off. Also, the other thing is that I've recently changed mice. I used to use a Razer Naga because it's got all the side buttons, but I've had so many issues with Razer gear I've had to sort of get rid of it. And my new mouse, a Logitech G502, doesn't have as many buttons down the side, so all of these buttons which used to be on my mouse are no longer there, so I need to find keyboard binds to accommodate them. Well, that's probably not hard. That's probably not hard at all. So
Good to stretch the old legs.
first things first, I'm going to show you the stronghold on SWTOR, and we're going to go to maybe to Stronghold. As you can see, this prestige, he's got it pretty well maxed out. Let's go take a quick look. Now this one is actually really nice. Now me, I'm not really a role player. I'd love to role play, but I'm just not very good at it. But I like having all my characters fit a theme, including my strongholds. I like strongholds to belong to a character that would make sense. For instance, my SWTOR stronghold would probably be good for, say, a bounty hunter, maybe an agent, most definitely my smuggler, and so on. So as you can see here, this person's got tons of stuff already. So yeah, you get your own landing pad, and he's got a very nice ship on there. And yeah, this guy's got loads of stuff. He's got his mount out front. I think he filled every single hook that he could place an object down on. Alright, cool, let's have a look around. Now, I haven't been here too often, so I'm not entirely sure of all of the locations, but damn, this is cool. I need to get me one of these tables with all the holograms on. Yeah, this place has a ton of rooms. So it might take a little while. Oh, there we go, I can get my mount, that works. So yeah. Looks like just a bunch of meeting areas, really. A few bars. To be fair, that fits
How's
it
it
on
going,
here.
my lord?
In here, well, basically, what's this, a little waiting room? If you ever played Star Wars Galaxies, for some reason this area reminds me of the starport when you go buy your ticket. I'm not entirely sure why, but yeah, this is pretty damn cool. I do like this. I'm probably not going to be able to show you every area because I don't know my way around. But man, these doors are loud. All sorts of stuff down here. Wow. Okay, yeah. They've basically filled this to the brim. To the brim. I believe there's one more area I can show off. But yeah, if you're interested in player housing and stuff, you know, this game has it. So definitely worth checking out. Oh my. Holy. Okay, those are massive statues. I didn't realise you could get statues this big. I know you can get like big ones for like on the landing pad in Drum and Cast, but that is ridiculous. And that is what's that? Naga Shadow? Naga, I don't know what his name is. I want to say it's Naga Shadow. I don't know if it's Shadow or Sado. One of those. I need to brush up on my lore, but holy crap, that's cool. Alright, I like that. Oh, this is what all the sound was, probably all these mounts. Alright, there's one more stronghold I'm going to show you. There is the Republic Stronghold, which is on Coruscant, but it's the same layout as the Drum and Cast one that I showed you at the start, but it's different colours and themes, different location, but I'll show you another time. There's not really much of a rush, to be honest. Anyway, this is the Tatooine Stronghold. Now, someone's actually got a Jedi Academy. Or do we go check out this one? We'll go check out the one with the most prestige. Now, this is a bit more to buy, but I plan on getting one of these eventually for, say, a bounty hunter, because I think this would fit it quite well. Also, there is going to be a new stronghold coming out on Yavin, which is going to be quite nice. That's either going to be a Jedi enclave, or it's going to end up being a corrupted Sith temple, perhaps. We'll see. So yeah, the great thing about this place is the view. I have a soft spot for Tatooine since it was one of my main places to go in Star Wars Galaxies. I used to live in Anchorhead, so I was always there on Tatooine in the sand dunes looking at them two suns. So, you know, this is I like this place, that's what I'm saying. So yeah, all of these different rooms. This is probably the largest place, but it's all very much spread out. So as you can see, they've decorated these rooms here. I think when I eventually get a Tatooine Stronghold, there's going to be a lot more skulls and whatnot. In fact, this would probably make for a good Imperial Stronghold. I could set my bounty hunter up here and my Imperial agent. I'll introduce you to all my other characters here shortly. I just want to quickly run around here so you guys get to see what's what. That was actually placed down by the owner, so it's not always there, just in case you're wondering. Basically everything you see placed down is every item, every object, every ship is placed by someone. So here's their shuttle ports, and yes, this definitely out of Star Wars Galaxies. And that's the Imperial agent ship. I never liked the look of it when I first saw it, but it's grown on me since I started playing my agent and using it. In fact, this is probably a place where I'm going to need a mount, so there we go.
Hey there.
Now again, I haven't come around here much, so I'm not entirely sure where everything leads to, but we'll have a go at finding everywhere. Okay, that's quite cool. Yeah, that's what my place needs, more skulls. Skulls and Sith holocrons. A lot of these tiny rooms here, there and everywhere. A lot of the decorations you can get from buying, crafting, looting, from just general trash mobs. Sometimes there's quest rewards, I think, I'm not entirely sure. There's also commendation, you know, in-game currency tokens that you get as rewards. You can use those to obtain new furniture. There's also raids, and a lot of the really nice stuff is obtained via raids. So that's something I'm going to have to do at some point. Is there no way out of there? Okay, let's go this way. Okay, so this is like still all the parts of this person's place. You know, we started all the way back up there. And we were down there, but there's no way to get out of there without going back through that tunnel. They've got their slave dancers. Bar, it's actually a nice place to come hang out. I believe, did they place these ships themselves? I think they did, yes. Oh. Jawa Sandcrawler over there. That is very cool. Yeah, I definitely want this place. One of my goals in this series is to make money, and I'll document how I do it so you guys can as well. But yeah, this is the Tatooine Stronghold. It's a massive place. It's quite expensive to buy, but ultimately it would be worth it, in my opinion. Oh, and the lasers that are going up from this turret, again, this was placed by the player. It doesn't have to be here. Okay. Now, before I show you my other characters, there's one more feature I quickly want to show you. Now, this feature just came out. It just released with the latest patch, 3.2, and I want to show you it because this is a feature that should be in every single MMO, as far as I'm concerned. We now have the ability to set wardrobe slots. So, as you can see, this is my character's outfit, and I have this here. This was one of my favourite outfits I've ever seen. If you ever watched the Deceive trailer, all of those Sith warriors that jump out of that ship and start kicking the Jedi arse, this is what they wear. So the way this works is that I'll drag this onto here. Now this used to be filled with all PvP gear stat wise, but it belongs to level 55. The new level cap's 60, so it's not going to make much of a difference, so it doesn't matter anymore. Now, we just drop all these in, the price goes up. I have a feeling it's going to save to this slot. Put the helmet in, the helmet looks amazing. And that, there we go. Now, as far as I'm aware, bracers don't really show up. It's not really worth doing. In fact, it's a waste of money to do it. It's like 4k I'll save. But for the sake of being anal about this, because I'm going to know there's going to be an empty slot, we're going to go ahead and just show it anyway. Commit changes. It's going to cost 31,000. Okay, so let's have a look. So there's my active outfit. Let's switch to this. I hit apply. There we go. And I keep all of my regular stats that's in my base gear, but now I get to wear this on top of it, and this is my favourite looking one. Look at that mask, it looks amazing. I need a better lightsaber for sure, but yeah. This is the outfit designer that just came out, one of the best features, if I'm totally honest. Now if I want to switch back, how do I... Okay, so I can just hit apply when I'm on my base outfit with all my stats on, and it will go back. Now if I want to unlock additional slots, I'm going to have to buy them. Okay, 20k per, which isn't bad. or I could unlock it account-wide with cartel coins being the currency. If you're free to play, you'll probably have to unlock it, but since I'm a subscriber I get it anyway. I know it's on preferred accounts, at least the first slot, but yeah, I'm quite happy with this. Anyway, let me show you my ults. I have a few. I'm not going to log into game with them, but I will quickly give you a rundown. So we have Cool Tyrant, who's my main character. He's my Sith Juggernaut, he's my tank. He's the one I'll play on mostly. We have Xantol, who's my Jedi Shadow. He's a Miralukan, I think it's called a Miralukan? I can't pronounce it, I know I'm getting that wrong. Basically they're blind people that see via the Force. I got Zaraki, who's my Jedi Sentinel. He's a Zabrak. We've got Noskov. Now, he looks a bit weird, but I've got a few different outfits I'm going to be able to sort out on this guy. So that's going to be quite good. This will be one of them. He's actually a pure-blood Sith. And he's a Sith sorcerer. Basically, he uses a lot of Force lightning, a lot of Force powers, a lot of fun. We've got Tao Fang, who's my sniper. He was an Imperial agent, specialises in sniper rifles, and he kicks a lot of ass. Currently my third highest leveled character. When I leveled this character, because you can have light side and dark side choices, I basically made it so he'll get the job done no matter what, regardless of who's in the way, and he'll gladly silence anyone that needs to be silenced. So he ended up killing a lot of people. He probably didn't need to, but this is Sarvis. He's a Republic smuggler. Currently my Scoundrel, meaning he's going to be a healer of sorts. We've got Pauleh, my bounty hunter. Probably one of my favourite looking characters. I like this whole skull design I got on him. It's definitely want to level him up. This is I'm not sure if I'm going to keep this guy. This is my trooper. I'm probably going to get rid of him though, we'll see. Again, we've got a couple more characters. My Sith Assassin, not sure if I'm keeping him. And Oktar, who's my Chiss Imperial Operative. And I'm definitely going to keep his look, regardless of what I level him as. Now, there are some characters I don't have. I'll quickly show you character creation. So you get to pick what side you want to start on. So once you've done that, you get to select classes. As you can see here, Jedi Knight. I can keep refreshing this. You get to see different looks and so on. Jedi Consular, Smuggler, Trooper. Alright, so quickly show you this. When you've picked your class, you get to pick a species. Now, some of these species are going to be locked. For instance, Sith Pureblood is locked until you unlock it, either by spending money or reaching a certain level, legacy-wise. And yeah, this is... the Cathar is a special species that you can actually buy off the cartel market. It wasn't in the game originally, it was added later. I also believe they're adding Tortugas. I think they're called Tortuga, I'm not sure. But basically, if you've ever seen Star Wars, the Clone Wars animated series, a Tortuga is an Ashoka. Oh, I am terrible with names, but Anakin's apprentice, that's what she is. That's what that race is. Cyborgs are pretty well humans, but they get some implants. There are a few differences between human and Republic and Sith humans. For instance, Sith ones will have like slave markings, slave brandings, or just general tattoos, whereas the Republic don't get that. Anyway, we'll go with Mirianan. I can't even say it. I can't even say it, but these are green dudes. That will do.
On
And
the word of myself and my order.
so you can pick body size, make them bigger. You don't really see it on the females as much, but on the guys you can make your guy look very, very huge if you wanted to. So there are all these different faces. You can add scars on there if you want. The complexion can change. Eye colour. Then there are tattoos. Now each species has its own unique sort of, you know, tabs you can go through. Bunch of different hairstyles. And there are more hairstyles you can unlock via the cartel market, which is sort of a new feature. And you can change the skin colour on these, but depends on the species. But anyway, that's basically character creation. It's fairly basic, but you can get a lot of mileage out of it, I reckon. Anyway, that's it for my first Star Wars The Old Republic log. Now I know I've basically been talking throughout it and I haven't really been able to show you much action. That will come in the following video. I just wanted to get down some of the basic features and some of the big features that I really do enjoy. And again, I want to say we are playing on the Ebon Hawk US. This has to be the US. The Ebon Hawk US server. It is a roleplay server. It's got a really good population, and anyone is welcome to come on there and join us. Chances are I'll be streaming a lot of the Old Republic, so if you just hop in there and ask for an invite, I'll get you in either the Republic or the Empire Guild. And as I said before, in the description of this video is a referral link. If you use that link and sign up to the game, you will get a Jumpstart bundle, which will include a quick travel pass, minor XP boost and inventory module. And if you're a previous subscriber, you will get 7 days of subscription. You'll also get a preferred friends bundle, which includes a bunch of stuff, and one free character transfer, which will let you transfer one of your characters to another server for free. So if you used to play the game, stop playing, come back, you can always transfer that server to the Ebon Hawk and come join us. Anyway, now before I forget, something very important I almost forgot. On May 4th there will be a 12 times XP bonus. Basically, if you're a subscriber, you will get a 12 times XP bonus for doing your class missions and the storyline on Makeb. What this means is you can level up purely on your class story, which is amazing. This was one of the big reasons I've come back to play Star Wars The Old Republic, because I can level up all of my alts very quickly. Since I've done all the side content, all the side missions, I don't have to do them again. I can just level up as I do the class story and get to experience it, which is quite nice. It's almost like playing a single player game, like a continuation of Knights of the Old Republic. But yeah, you have to be a subscriber for that. And that starts on May the 4th, as in May the 4th be with you, which is Star Wars Day. Anyway, thank you for watching. Hope you've enjoyed it. I'll catch you next time. May the Force be with you.